or Guterman actually. I am a bit off today. I said Gutterman because I have to say that when I do a search, voice search on my TV to get YouTube open, to get my site open. I am a bit zonked this morning because I started a new medication yesterday
Hey,
to help with my depression and anxiety. I'd rather not name the medication. It's not a tranquilizer, I'll tell you that. But I'm going to do the best I can here. We have a ball game. It's the second of a 3-game series. St. Louis Cardinals at New York, and I have not even set it up. Oh. I have the coffee brewing. This is game 1850 out of 1944. And it's going to be Gibson for the Cardinals and McAndrew for the Mets. If you don't have an interest in watching me set this game up, you may want to come back in about 5 to 10 minutes. For when it is set up. And I'm going to take my time with this ball game. I hope you understand. Cardinals come into this 85 and 69. 4 games behind the first place Pirates. They have lost 3 in a row. The Mets are 79 and 76. 10 and 1/2 games behind the Pirates. They are already mathematically eliminated. And they have won 1 in a row. Gibson comes into this game with 17 wins. McAndrew with 7. In the first game, New York won this one 7-6. A lot of pitchers were used. and we keep note of that, not to overuse our relievers. Well, not too many. McGraw and Ryan for the Mets, and Mets won this one with 5 runs. It was really some kind of game. 5 runs in the bottom of the 9th to win it 7-6. It was amazing. Wow. It was 6-2. They took 5 runs. Horner, Washburn, and Royce were used by St. Louis. Nice and slow. It can keep me a little lightheaded. In this second game, the Mets won it 3-2. I don't know if this is the game in which they clinched. It was in the previous game in real world they won 3-1. One of these games they clinched. I'm going to put the starting lineups in. I'll go over the lineups when I put in the fielding ratings. He keeps putting Boswell in the cleanup position for the past few games. Gil Hodges does. Which seems a little strange to me. I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee here. And supposed to limit the use of caffeine on this new medication. Hey, good morning. I don't know. Good morning, Kathy, if you just arrived. I'm doing fairly okay. And I hope you are good. I started a new medication which is taken at night. It's not a sleeping pill, it's not a benzodiazepine. I'd rather not talk about what it is, the name of it. It's kind of personal, but it's supposed to help after I spoke to my doctor with the depression, anxiety, and it's pretty strong. I woke up this morning, the rotten anxiety is minimal. But you got to watch your caffeine intake. So I'm going to try a pot today and go no more. I know that's that's crazy. We're just getting set up here. I hope you're doing well. Gonna set up the lineups with the fielding ratings. I'll go over the just a little lightheaded also. These are all side effects. You could get used to them after taking it for a while. I'm gonna give this a try. Cleon's still out of the lineup. Oh, where's Shamsky? There he is. Yep. It's strong. I'll tell you that. Andrew. I can't find McAndrew. Damn it. You know, here's a situation where I'm on this new medication. Good morning, Demos. And I can't find McAndrew. God, I hate when that happens. There's Cardwell. Christ. Maybe I put him in St. Louis. It happens. If not, I've got a problem. He's not here. I have never lost a player. The only other thing to do is to look at the last team that they played, and I always find them there. Christ. Oh, Lord. Oh, did he? Orlando died. Oh, my. Oh, that's too bad. 86. Wow. Wow. Orlando Cepeda. 86 years old. Wow. He's a Hall of Famer. Wow. Thanks for letting me know. He died yesterday. That's a shame. Martin Mull died. Oh my. They're dropping like flies. Martin Mull. Sure. I remember his very good pretty good comedian, wasn't he? He died 2 days ago. My Lord. Our entire generation. I'm looking for McAndrew. My only hope would be to look in the last team that the Mets played for St. Louis, and maybe he got inadvertently thrown in with the Pirates. Let's check that. If not, oh God, we got big problems here. Big, big fucking problems. There he is. Dropped in with the Pirates as it happens. Dropped in by accident. I hope nobody else was dropped in there. I'm gonna No, you see, sometimes you just throw them in there. And that's something. Oh, was he in Clue? I remember there was a TV show, Fernwood Tonight, yeah. That's too bad. Let me throw these numbers in and I will go through the lineups. Yeah, Tim Curry didn't die. I hope. Even though he has had all sorts of ailments. Hey, for the Cardinals, it's Lou Brock leading off in left. Kurt Flood bats second and center. Vada Pinson in right field. Joe Torre, the cleanup hitter at first. Tim McCarver catching. They'll give Gibson a +2 quotient. He's 0 hold, Gibson. Mike Shannon at third. Julian Javier at second. Dal Maxville at short. And Bob Gibson, the pitcher. He's 117 in our replay, right-hander. Future Hall of Famer, I would venture to guess. 2.18 ERA. For the Mets, it's Tommy Agee in center. Wayne Garrett at third. Art Shamsky in left field. Ken Boswell, cleanup hitter. It's Gil Hodges has done that. Ed Kranepool at first. I mean, nowhere is it written that you have to have a power hitter in cleanup, I guess. Swoboda in right. Grody batting seventh and catching a -3. That'll give McAndrew a -3 quotient. Buddy Harrelson at short and McAndrew the pitcher. The Cardinals are 4 games behind the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates play the Phillies later this date. I'm going to just take a minute to do the magic number calculation. Oh, my condolences, Philip. My condolences, Philip. May his memory be a blessing. My mother passed away. It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow. My father died in 2013. A lot of loss. Life brings a lot of loss. So sad. So sorry to hear that. Using my magic number calculator. Gonna just quickly figure out the magic number for the Pirates. They're 89 and 65. And the Cards are 85 and 69. 69. And that makes the magic number, oh, impossible. Oh, that's because I wrote the wrong games. Okay, let's try it again. It's 5. Magic number is 5. St. Louis has 131.44. Wait a minute. 180, 140, 154. 154. That's only 8 games left. 54. Same with only 8 games left. And the magic number is 5. So I'm going to devote this game to your father's blessing, Philip. Now, if I am correct, I believe that Demos, who's here, says that his game is not set to start until 2 p.m. Is that correct? And I'll keep that in mind. This game wouldn't ordinarily go that long. I'm going to go ahead with the first inning. And then take a break. The New York Mets take the field. Here's McAndrew now. The magic number for the Pirates is 5. They can cut that down to 4 with a win here. And it's going to be Lou Brock leading it off. Lou Brock leading it off for the Cardinals here at Shea Stadium. Okay, McAndrew is ready. Here's the windup. Well, Demos, I haven't, oh, it's 2 p.m. Okay, I haven't seen it done too often. But it depends on the pitcher. Sometimes pitchers are, I think they did that with Drysdale occasionally. Here's McAndrew, he's ready. And the pitch to Brock. That's 1-8, and there's a base hit for Brock to lead it off for the Cardinals. Being held for sure. He gets a lead 3-6. He's 1-19, 1-16, and then 1-14 with the lead. He won't go for it. Being held. Good hold with Grody. Here's Kurt Flood now. beat bunter, but we'll have him hit away. Here's the pitch from McAndrew. That's 3-7. Right-handed, base hit left. Off McAndrew. Brock goes to third. 1-17. 1-18. And stretching with a hold is -1. Back to 1-17. They'll let him go. And now the Cardinals suddenly have first and third with nobody out here. And Veda Pinson is the batter. Infield is back. Unless any of you want to intervene here, I welcome input. Here's the pitch to Pinson. That's 5-8 left-handed. It's fly ball right. That's going to be deep enough for Brock to tag. And Swoboda makes the catch, and Brock comes home. A sacrifice run batted in for Veda Pinson. And it's suddenly a 1-0 ball game. It was a 5-8 clean, no question fly ball to right. Now here's Torrey. One out, Flood on first. Flood 1-15, 1-12. Gets an automatic lead. We will not hold him, and we will let him get the lead, 1-12. It's kind of hard to do that when you're managing both sides, but I know that I would not steal with him on a 1-12, but we'll give him the lead there without the hold. Again, 1-15, 1-12 with a lead and not being held. And here's Torrey. On the other hand, maybe I would. If anybody out there on behalf of the Cards wants Flood to go on the 1-12, let me know now. And I'll send him. Here's Torrey now. And the pitch to Torrey. 2-8, he flies it to center. And under it is AG to make the catch, 2 outs. And now Tim McCarver, left-handed hitter. So many have died. Brock, Flood, Shannon, McCarver, Gibson. I think Pinson is gone. Pinson died. Wow, he died in 95. At age 57. War. "57 years old." Okay, here's McCarver, 2 outs. Flood on first with a lead, not being held. And the pitch to McCarver. That's 3-6 right-handed, flies it to center. And that's for AG again. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Cars get one run on 2 hits, the sacrifice fly. Run batted in by Pinson. And after 1/2, it's St. Louis 1, and the Mets are coming to bat. Again, the magic number for the Pirates is 5. And Bill Ivemy has a mid-second question. Mid-second. And I appreciate the questions. Hope your pedicure went well. Yesterday. Well, here's Bob Gibson, future Hall of Famer, I think it might be fair to say. And I freaking hate email. God. I guess it's okay that they notify me of this. I didn't know I get these notices every time, and I am so sorry. Here's AG leading it off. Bottom of the first. Had quite a game yesterday. Minnesota at Kansas City. Yeah. Here's Gibson, he's ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to AG. 5-7 right-handed. There's a shot by AG up the middle for a base hit. Off Gibson. Now AG. Gibson +2. He's got a 0 hold, and McCarver a +2 arm. That puts him 1-15, 1-17. 1-15 with a hold. He will be held. And Wayne Garrett is the batter. Again, 1-15, 1-17. And he'd be a 1-15 with a lead. Should we go for the lead? I say, why not? What do they have to lose? With Garrett at the plate. 1-15. He's going for the lead. It's 2-7 and 11. 10 he's picked off. I know it's a gamble, but he gets the lead. He's going. So 1-15. The pitch to Garrett. There he goes. And he's safe. So AG steals second. How do you like that? AG with a stolen base. Off Gibson. I think I did that right. He was 12 out of 21. But he got the good lead there. He had an HL hold with a lead. 1-15, 1-18, 1-15. I'm sorry, 1-17. And with the hold, 1-15. I think that's correct. So AG daring there. And now Wayne Garrett, the batter. Garrett B. Bunter. I think we'll just hit away unless anyone wants to bunt. Here's Gibson now. Pitch to Garrett, 4-5 left-handed, flies to left. And under that is Brock, and that's one out. That brings up Art Shamsky. A runner in scoring position. Shamsky, left-handed hitter here. Facing Gibson. Gibson from the stretch. 210. That's a ballpark blast in Shea. Oh my. Left-handed hitter. It's a 5. And it's gone. Shamsky has hit a 2-run home run off Gibson. Let's look at that again. 210, right-handed. There it is, ballpark blast. And he's a left-hander, a 5 in New York. 1-9. And it was a 5 on the Devil Dies. So a 2-run home run. Works out the stolen base wasn't needed. And the Mets off to a lead here. With a 2-run home run here in the first. For Shamsky, that's home run number 17. He had 14 in real world. That is home run number 17. One out, nobody on. And here's Kenny Boswell. Gibson and the pitch. That's a 3-8 right-handed base hit. Boswell off Gibson. So Gibson getting hit. Kenny Boswell, 1-16, 1-18. My Lord. With a lead, 1-18. He'll be held, or else he gets the lead automatically. Isn't that something? He was 7 of 10. 1-16, 1-18, 1-16. Well, he's going to go for the lead. It's only a 4 and a 5. No out on that. He does not get the lead, but he's being held. And here's Eddie Kranepool. So he does not have the lead. It's underway here at Shea. One out still. Boswell on first being held. Eddie Kranepool, the batter. Here's Gibson now. And the pitch to Kranepool. That's a 6-10 left-handed fly to center. That's our first X today. Under that flood, he's a 1-4. (12-1) gets to it, an F2. I like to write it down so I don't forget it. F2 in center, and he is an E4. 6-11, 14, and he makes the catch. On an F2 with a runner on first, who will hold? So a fly out to Flood with 2 away now. And here's Swoboda. So sorry to hear about all these losses of life. Philip, your dad, may his memory be a blessing. Orlando Cepeda died. Martin Mull died. My mother died 2 weeks ago tomorrow. Donald Sutherland died about a week ago or so. Here's Swoboda now at the plate with 2 outs and Boswell on first. That's 5-8 right-handed, grounded to second. That's going to be for Julian. .58 right-handed. Julian a 226. 17-2. It's a G1. Gets to it. E26, 11-15. That doesn't smell right. No, he boots it. That did not smell right to me. The 6-11-15. Julian and E26. And it's a 1-base error. It's a G1, E1. And that will be Boswell going to second. It happens. Julian charged with the error. He made 3 errors in 1 inning in this replay. It's very strange. So first and second, and now Grote in a clutch situation. 2 runs in already. Of course, the hold on Boswell is automatically released when he changes bases, and I have to say it out loud to reinstitute any type of hold. Here's Gibson, the pitch to Grote now. Clutch situation. That's a 1-5. Oh, and it's a base hit by Grote. Boswell scores. 2 asteroids. It's unearned. A base hit by Jerry Grote. And Gibson getting hit here. That was an unearned run. Grote with the clutch 1-5 right-handed. Single, 2 asteroids. Swoboda goes to third. And it's 3-0 Mets. And here's Buddy Harrelson. Quite an inning here for the New York Mets against the ace Gibson. Harrelson, switch hitter, batting left. First and third, 2 outs, clutch situation. And that is a 2-3, and he flies it to right. This should end the inning. It's Pinson under it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. But knowing the Mets, this is not a sure thing. It's 3-1 now. That was 3 runs, including a 2-run home run by Shamsky. Boswell singled, Agee singled. The error by Julian, which allowed the unearned run by Boswell on the single by Grody with 2 outs. And it's 3-1 Mets after 1. And we were going to take. I said I was going to take a little break here because I woke up. Whoa! I slept. New medication, taken at night. I'd rather not get into it, but it's supposed to help with my depression and anxiety, especially the anxiety, which has been resistant. It's not a tranquilizer. I'd rather not, just for personal reasons, name it. But it's strong. It's pretty strong. I woke up, a little lightheaded, but without that aching, rotten anxiety in my gut. So actually, I'm going to give this a try. We've gone 1. We're going to head to the second in just about 2 to 3 minutes. And in the middle of the second, we're going to have a trivia question from Big Bill Ivamy. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. 3-1 Mets after 2. After 1. heading to the top of the second. Boy, is it hot out there. And here comes Jim McAndrew. Now he let up a run in the first. The sacrifice fly by Pinson. We have a mid-inning question from Bill. So we're looking forward to that. Here's Shannon to lead it off. McAndrew on the mound. Here's McAndrew now. And the pitch, 5-5 right-handed, he struck him out. Shannon goes down swinging. His first strikeout of this ball game. And here's Julian. And the pitch from McAndrew. 5-2 right-handed, and there's a blast by Julian, and he's got end power. Oh my. That's going deep, and that's gone. Julian Javier has hit a home run. End power. He had 10. Let's look at that again here. 5-2, right-handed. Ballpark blast, right-handed hitter. There it is, New York. And that is gone. 1-9. It was a 3 on the double die. So Julian makes it a 3-2 ball game. For Julian, that's number 9. Again, he had 10 in real world. Pretty realistic. And it's 3-2 now. Here's Maxville. McAndrew and the pitch. That's 5-6 right-handed, fly ball center. For AG, makes the catch 2 away. And here's Gibson. Gibson, a 4 NR and a good runner. Good runner indeed. Here's McAndrew. And the pitch to Gibson. 3-7, and he struck him out. Second strikeout for McAndrew. The side is retired. 1 run, though, on a home run, a solo home run. by Julian Javier in the middle of the second. It is a 3-2 ball game. And I want you all now to pay attention to Bill Ivamy in the text for his question. Wait for it now. Here it is. The band's song, Up on Cripple Creek. Robbie Robertson mentions this entertainer from the 40s and 50s saying, I can't take the way he sings, but I love to hear him talk. Name him. Who? '40s and '50s. That's just a guess. Can't remember his first name, the father. That's a no. The band's song, Up on Cripple Creek. What a question. Robbie Robertson mentions the entertainer from the 40s and 50s saying, I can't take the way he sings, but I love to hear him talk. Name him. Anybody have a guess? I have another guess. I like to wait for somebody else. A comedy singer. Huh. A comedy singer. He's dropping in a hint there. Funny Tunes. Lord, you know, I should know. I have no idea who was a comedy singer. Anybody at all? Anybody at all have a guess? It can't hurt to guess. I was gonna say, first name Spike. Well, that's a big guess. I don't know a Spike comedy singer from the 40s and the 50s. Spike. I'm gonna just take a guess. Maybe Spike Jones was his name. It was Spike Jones, and I never heard of it. I just picked Jones. I'm looking it up now. There he is, Spike Jones. It must have been in the back of my mind. And you know, I'm largely unfamiliar with this entertainer. But somehow I put it together with my memory. And that's a great song. A great question from Bill Ivamy. Spike Jones. I guess it just sort of clicked for me after that hint. Great question, Bill. And I'm going to give you a red Ike, and I'm going to give myself an orange only because of the hints. I wouldn't do that to others, but I do it to myself. Spike Jones. Super question. We're heading to the bottom of the second. 3-2 Mets. And here's Gibson. And McAndrew will lead it off here. Okay, here's Gibson. He's ready now. And the pitch to McAndrew. That's 2-5. Oh, it's going to be a liner to second caught by Julian. Oh, it was a nicely hit. Off his own card, single 1-6. But a 16 on the die. The Red Devil, 16 on the Red Devil. And there's one away. Bill notes he was mentioned a lot in the TV series MASH. Spike Jones, someone I really am unfamiliar with, but obviously I think I might have heard his name, and somehow with the neurons fired and brought up that memory for me. Here's Agee now. He singled, came home on Shamsky's home run. Gibson into his windup. And the pitch, it's a 2-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Maxville. And he throws it to Torrey for the second out. Spike Jones. 2 away. And here's Garrett. Garrett flew to left. Gibson gets the sign from McCarver into his windup. 5-4 left-handed, catcher X. That'll be for McCarver. A 3-5. That's, oh, it's a 1-3 WS. That, wonder what that signifies. 6-11-12 on an E5. Nobody on. Is that a single or a WS? Could be a squib single. Here. It is. It's a squib single, indeed. A squibber in front of the plate. He fielded it just fine, but Garrett beat it out. And it's 2 outs. Garrett is on. 1-13, 1-15. 1-13 with a lead. Not being held doesn't automatically get the lead. Will not be held. Here's Shamsky now. Gibson from the stretch. And that's 3-3 right-handed, walked him. So it's first and second now with 2 outs. And here comes the cleanup hitter, Kenny Boswell. Boswell singled and scored. Here's the pitch. 1-5. And he flies it to left. This should end the inning. Brock is under it. He makes the catch and the side is out. But no runs. A single and a walk, 2 left on. And after 2, it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're heading to the top of the 3rd. But I had a frickin', here it is. We're heading to the top of the 3rd. The game is moving right along here. It's Jim McAndrew now on the mound. If anybody has any trivia questions, let us know. I have one middle of the 3rd, and it's going to be an emoji, Beatles emoji. Of a Beatles song. I don't know if it's been done yet. Here's Brock to lead it off. Top of the 3rd, a 3-2 ball game. McAndrew, the windup, and the pitch, 4-9 left-handed, and that is a drive hit out into the gap, and it's going to be a double for Brock. A double on a 4-9 left-handed. Brock on second. Cardinals hanging on a string here. 4 games behind the first place Pirates with about 8 games left to play for most clubs. And magic number is 5 for the Pirates. Here's Flood now. He's a B bunter. We could have him bunt if you want. I'm gonna have him hit away. Here's the pitch to Flood. That's a 5-6 right-handed, flies to center. Agee under it, and Brock holds. 1 down. And here's Veda Pinson. Pinson had the sacrifice fly that brought in the first run for the Cards. Cards down by 1 here. 1 out, Brock on second. And the pitch to Pinson. 3-6 right-handed, single 1, but it's a liner to second, caught by Boswell. 2 outs. And now Joe Torre in a clutch situation. And he has a clutch hit. 1-7-3-7, good clutch hitter. Would be a single 2 asteroids. Here's McAndrew. 6-7 right-handed, grounds to second. That'll be for Boswell. Boswell at 334. $16-3, it's a G1, gets to it. E34. 5-10-14. Oh, and he boots it. It's a G1, E1. Both second basemen have booted ground balls. And Brock will go to third. And McCarver is the batter. So errors by both second basemen in this ball game. Let's see if the Cardinals can take advantage of this. Anything here would be unearned. 2 outs, first and third. Okay, McAndrew. Clutch situation. And the pitch to McCarver. 6-6, left-handed, lines it to Boswell, who makes the catch, and the side is retired. It was a 6-6 left-handed. And it's no runs. The double by Brock, leadoff double. Error by Boswell, but they get out of it. We're in the middle of the third. Now wait for it, folks. I don't believe this has been done. And if it is, well, we'll do it again. This is a Beatle emoji question. It's a Beatles song. Now wait for it. Christ. Oh, shit. This is going to be tough to find. Oh, shit. This is tough to find here on the desktop. Oh, God, help me. Come on. Here we go. Here it is. And Bill Ivamy gets it, rain. I think it might have been a question, but not a Beatle emoji question, I'm not sure. And Bill Ivamy gets a red Ike. From Bill Ivamy. Oh, I had asked about your pedicure. And and had hoped that it went all nice without incident. So Bill Ivamy with the correct answer, Rain. A Lennon song, you know. A lot of the songs, you know, Lennon McCartney, they automatically credited both, but a lot of them were written by primarily one of the artists. We're heading to the bottom of the third here. It's 3-2 Mets. And out comes Gibson. He allowed 3 runs in the first, one of them unearned. And Eddie Kranepool will lead it off here. Gibson, the windup, and the pitch to Kranepool. 2-2, walked him. So Gibson having trouble today, walking Kranepool the leadoff. Is that true? I don't mind. It's not one of my favorite Beatles songs. 2-2 right-handed. Eddie went to 15. Went to 13. You love that tune. It's really strange when you look at this. He was 3 for 5 stealing, you know. 1 to 13 with Gibson, a 1 to 15 with a lead. And he gets a 7 on a lead. That's with a lead. That is a borderline. He's not being held. He's not going for the lead. Here's Swoboda. Get a little more coffee here. And I think it was released as a B-side for Paperback Writer. Is that correct? Because it was never on an album, unless it was on the UK version of maybe Revolver. They did have the album Hey Jude, if you remember, that was released of songs that were never on albums, including Hey Jude. Because back then, if it was a single, they wouldn't put it on the album. I don't know if that was just in the US. Okay, Eddie Kranepool on first, Swoboda at the plate. Here's Gibson. And that is a 2-8 right-handed, flies it to left. And Brock is under it to make the catch, 1 away. Tight ball game. And now here's Grody. Grody singled in a run. Singled in what's the game leading run at this point. Here's Gibson. 2-11, right-handed, grounds it to third. That could be two. It's Shannon to Julian and over to Torrey for the inning-ending double play. On a 2-11 right-handed. And the side is retired. 3-2 after 3. And if you have any questions, we'd love to hear them. We've had 2 from Bill Ivamy. Actually, 1 from Bill Ivamy, I believe. And that was Spike Jones. And rain. Okay, McAndrew trying to hold on to the lead here. Top of the 4th. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh. Attendance 32,364. Good crowd. This was a night game, and I'm not sure if this was the game. I think it was a game in this series when they clinched the division. I'm not sure which game it was, but of course that's not happening in this alternate history. Here's Mike Shannon now. Stepping up to the plate. Okay, McAndrew. Shannon was struck out last time. Here's the pitch to Shannon. That's 210 right-handed, fly ball right for Swoboda. And he makes the catch, 1 out. And now Julian. Solo home run in the 2nd. Here's Julian at the plate. McAndrew the windup and the pitch. That's 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. And that's the 2nd strikeout for McAndrew today. And now down Maxville. Maxville flew to center. Don't miss game of the week, about 2 p.m. Eastern by Baseball Demos. NBC game of the week. Here's Maxville at the plate. The pitch from McAndrew. That is a 4-7 right-handed. Walked him. So Maxville walks. And Gibson comes up now. Not being held. Okay, here's McAndrew now. Wind up and the pitch to Gibson. That is a 5-9 right-handed. Oh boy, it's hit well by Gibson, and it's gone. Oh my, Gibson has hit a 2-run home run to put the Cardinals ahead 4-3. Let's look at that again. 5-9 on McAndrew. And home run 1-13. He's got the power. And it's a 2 on that devil die. A 2-run home run by Gibson. Wow. I don't keep records for pitchers' home runs. It just didn't seem to make sense to me. If anybody's interested, in '69, Gibson hit 1 home run. 1 home run. And now it is a 4-3 game. And seeing if McAndrew can get out of this, you wonder will he hit next inning? It's still early. Here's Brock now. And the pitch. 3-6, right-handed, single 1, lines to second, caught by Boswell. And the side is retired. But 2 runs on a walk to Maxville by McAndrew, and then the home run by Bob Gibson. And it is a 4-3 game St. Louis. We will go through here to the bottom of this 4th and then take a break for about 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Here's Gibson now. It's going to be Buddy Harrelson, and there is McAndrew on deck. Yeah, McAndrew is hitting. McAndrew is hitting. How do you like that? Okay, Gibson, unless anybody objects, be more than glad to bring in a pinch hitter. Here's the pitch to Harrelson. That's 1-5 right-handed, and that flies to left. Brock under it, and it's 1 away. And yes, McAndrew is coming up to hit. Anybody out there? Just checking. It's kind of quiet in the live text. McAndrew popped to or line to second in the second. Here's Gibson. And the pitch. It's 5-9, right-handed, struck him out on Gibson's card. That's Gibson's first strikeout. And Tommy Agee now. Cards 4, Mets 3, 2 outs, no one on. Bottom of the 4th, AG at the plate. Singled and grounded out. Here's Gibson and the pitch to AG. That is a 4-10 right-handed, grounder to short. That's going to be for Maxville. Maxville 227. .227, 17-2 gets to it, G1. E27, 5-10-11. Let's see if he gets this. This fold is not working like it used to. 5-10-11, E27, he does get to it. He gets to it and throws him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Gibson. And we've gone 4. It's 4-3 St. Louis. Quite a ball game. I will be back in 2 or 3 minutes after a little break. Indeed, Kathy Harden, indeed. Indeed, I will be back. In a very interesting ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. 4-3 Cards over the Mets after 4. I apologize that that took a little longer than I expected because something happened I had to take care of. Just gonna get a little coffee here. Boy, it's going quick. We're moving to the top of the fifth here. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network, and it's quite a ball game. 4-3 Cards. Mets got off to a 3-1 lead. Then it was 3-2, and then the 2-run home run by Gibson off McAndrew. And here comes McAndrew now, trying to keep the Mets in this ball game. Leading it off will be Curt Flood. He's 1 for 2. Okay, McAndrew is ready. Here's the pitch to Flood. 4-6, right-handed, struck him out. And that's the third for McAndrew. It was a 4-6 right-handed. Now, Veda Pinson, left-handed hitter, had the sacrifice fly in the first, popped to second. Here's the pitch from McAndrew. 3-10 right-handed, chops it to second. Boswell takes it on one hop and throws to Crane, pull 2 away. And now Torrey is the batter. Flew to center, reached on the error by Boswell, and McAndrew got out of that inning. It was first and third, 2 outs after the error. Torrey at the plate. Here's the pitch from McAndrew. And that's 4-6 right-handed. Struck him out. And that is the fourth for McAndrew and a 1-2-3 inning. And we're in the middle of the fifth. And it's 4-3 St. Louis. Remember, the magic number for the Pirates is 5. As both teams, looks like, have 8 games left, including this one. And I think only a big losing streak by the Pirates will fix that. Will change. They're hanging on a thread, the Cards. They can't afford to lose a game. And here comes Gibson. Bottom of the fifth. Wayne Garrett to lead it off. Garrett, left-handed hitter. Gibson is ready. And the pitch to Garrett. Oh! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. One of those black die fell out of my hand before I threw it. Here's the pitch. That is a 6-3 left-handed. Oh, it's a ballpark slash with a 16. 6-3 ballpark slash left-handed. And no, that's a rough infield. That's line to Julian for the first out. Now Art Shamsky is the batter. Shamsky, 2-run home run in the first, walked, left on in the second. Okay, Gibson, he gets the sign from McCarver. Here's the pitch to Shamsky. .611 left-handed, pops it up to first for Torrey, 2 outs. So now Gibson getting tough here. Oh, well, thank you, Ryan. Thank you very much, Ryan, and glad to have you join us. You a Strat-O-Matic person? Or do you play other games? 2 outs, no one on. Here's Boswell now. We like when people check in. You got your first Strat. Oh, wow. Oh, I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying Strat-O-Matic. Here's Boswell now, 2 outs. Oh. Oh, great. Here's the pitch. 6-8. Left-handed, walked him. So Gibson, with his 3rd walk of the ball game, walks Boswell. Boswell, again, 1-16. Lord, 1-18. We held him last time, and we will hold him again. 1-16 with a lead, and we're going to go for the lead. with Crane Pool on deck. Again, 1 to 16, Gibson a +2. 1 to 18, that's his quotient. And then a 1 to 16 if with a lead and held. But it is only a 4 or a 5, no repercussions. No, he does not get the lead. So Boswell being held with 2 outs and Eddie Kranepool the batter. He was 7 for 10 stealing in real world. Feel free to jump in, Ryan, and participate in the live chat anytime. Here's Gibson now, facing Kranepool. Boswell on first, 2 outs. And that's 3-7 right-handed, and that's a 1-1. It's a base hit by Eddie. Boswell rounding second and goes to third, and that'll bring up Swoboda in a clutch situation. Eddie Kranepool, a nice little piece of hitting there. 3-7 right-handed, off his own card. 1-1 single, it was a 19. And the Mets, clutch situation, bring up Swoboda here. And Ron has 2 clutch hits on his card. 3-7 and 3-10. A real clutch hitter there. Gibson trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Swoboda. That's a 4-7 right-handed, and he struck him out. I leave that to Gibson, his second of the game, and the Mets strand 2. No runs, the walk, the single, all with 2 outs, first and third, and then he got Swoboda swinging. His second strikeout of the ball game. No runs, and it's still a 4-3 ball game. It's a tight one. And here's McAndrew. His first endurance inning is the 7th. Whew, Lord. For the Cards here in the top of the 6th already. Going at a rather rapid pace for me. It'll be McCarver leading it off, 0 for 2. Here's McAndrew now. Pitch to McCarver, 3-9, and he chops it to first, and Kranepool has it, takes it to the bag himself for the first out. And McCarver is 0 for 3 today. 1 away. And here's Mike Shannon, 0 for 2. Struck out and flew to right. Here's McAndrew. And the pitch. 4-3 right-handed, grounds back to McAndrew. X. Grounds back to, it grounds to McAndrew X. '69 is my favorite season, and that's why I'm doing this replay. But I guess it would be hard to say, you know what I'm saying? To pick one. But '69 is my favorite. I never get tired of it. What set did you get? This is a ground ball X2 McAndrew with 1 out. And again, McAndrew is a 3-0. It is a tough question. It's like saying, what's your favorite song or something like that. 3-0, but '69 is like right there. Look at that, 3-0, no errors. That's going to be an 18-3. G1, 5-10-12, and that's a ground out. 18-1 G1. That is a ground out. Two away. You got the 2023 because it was the cheapest. Oh, you're looking to get some of the 40s. Yeah. I have 1911 and 1964. I started playing Strat-O-Matic when I was about 12 years old, and then gave it up at about the age of 16. Revisited it about 3 times, but it didn't stick through those in subsequent decades. And then when the pandemic hit, I went full blown into this replay. I originally did the 64. It's a long story, but abandoned it when the 69 re-release Advanced became available. Well, here's Julian now. McAndrew. And the pitch. That is a 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. So McAndrew has retired 7 in order. He gets his 5th strikeout. 3-9. 1-2-3 inning. His next endurance inning is next inning, the 7th. The big question is, will he hit here? It was a different game back then. I say he hits. If any of you people who want to put the Mets Skill Hodges hat on want me to hit for him, I don't think so, though. And we move to the bottom of the 6th. It's going to be Grody here. Okay, here's Gibson now. Facing Grody, Mets down by 1. 4-3 game. Gibson winds and deals. It's 2-10, and it's a grounder to third. Shannon takes it and throws it over to Torrey for the first out. 1 away. Buddy Harrelson is up. And out comes McAndrew on the on-deck circle. Mets are mathematically eliminated, but they're playing spoiler here, as the magic number for the first place Pittsburgh Pirates is a 5. Time is running out for the Cardinals. Here's Harrelson 0 for 2. And the pitch from Gibson. 3-8 right-handed, and that's a fly to center. And under it is Flood, 2 away, and with 2 outs, no one on for sure. McAndrew is coming out. That reinforces it. I believe Ron Taylor is available. I'm not sure about McGraw or Ryan. Ryan's available, but with that 2 consecutive rule. The pitch to McAndrew. 2-8, and he struck him out. Third for Gibson, a 1-2-3 inning. We've gone 6, and it's 4-3 Cards. Mets won the first one 7-6 of this 3-game series. This is the second game, and we're moving to the top of the 7th already. This will be McAndrew's first endurance inning. Maxfield will lead it off, flew to center, walked and scored on Gibson's home run. Here's McAndrew now. Top of the 7th. And the pitch. That's 6-4, right-handed, grounded to Buddy Harrelson at short. Harrelson, 227. That's 15-2, gets to it on a G1. And a 4.568 on an E27. And he throws him out. Nice play by Buddy Harrelson to get Maxfield. And here comes Gibson. 1 for 2, struck out, then homered. And that home run has made the difference here. It was 3-2 Mets, and his 2-run blast with Maxfield on first put the Cards ahead. McAndrew and the pitch. That's 4-6. Right-handed, struck him out. Number 6 for McAndrew. And it's going to be top of the order, Lou Brock. Brock 2 for 3. Single then scored, doubled left on. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's McAndrew. That's 3-9, and he struck him out for the 7th. And McAndrew has retired 10 in order. Wow, 3-9 strikeout. Very, very interesting ball game we've got going here. Very interesting game. We are in the 7th inning stretch, and we take a break during this 7th inning stretch. I hope that's okay with you. And this one, I promise to say, is going to be about 2 to 3 minutes. Unlike the other one, when I had something I had to do. Indeed, Kathy Harden. Indeed, I'll be back. 2 to 3 minutes. And welcome back. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman here in Studio B. And we are at Shea Stadium. And it's 4-3 cards. Gibson, his first endurance is the 9th. And we are so glad to have you join us. It'll be the top of the order for the Mets. Tommy Agee to lead it off. Okay, here's Gibson now. Four, 6 right-handed, fly ball right. For Pinson, 1 out. Now Wayne Garrett, left-handed hitter. And a pretty much no-nonsense ball game as far as the pace and that sort of thing. Relatively fast-moving ball game. I'm on probably the last cup of coffee on this pot, and with this new medication that I'm taking at bedtime, it's probably best not to do any more. It's best not to do any, because it can enhance side effects and also diminish the effects of the medication. We'll see how it goes. If I could cut down even more on coffee, that would be great. Here's Garrett with 1 out, nobody on. Gibson allowed the 3 in the first, but nothing since that. Here's the pitch to Garrett. 6-7 left-handed, and that is a liner to Julian at second for the 2 outs. Hit well by Garrett, but Julian made the catch. It was a 6-7 left-handed single, 1-6, 18 on that die. And now Art Shamsky can tie the ball game with a big one. He already hit a home run, his 17th of the year. Walked and popped to first. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. Here's Gibson now. And the pitch to Shamsky. That is 3-7 left-handed, and that's going to be Another liner to second. I don't know if that was the same roll. Nothing we can do about it. But actually, it was not the same roll. I'm looking now because I'm a little behind on the other was a 6-7 left-handed, and this is a 3-7 right-handed. Wait a minute, 3-7. No, be careful here. 3-7 right-handed struck him out. God, missed that. Almost missed that. If I'm correct, Shamsky 3-7 right-handed struck him out. Just watching it on the replay here. It was a 3-7. And you know, it's sort of you doubt yourself. You ever do that, folks? Doubt yourself when you're looking 3-7 right-handed. And there it is, the strikeout. And the side is retired 1-2-3 for Gibson. Both pitchers pitching good baseball here in the middle innings. And Gibson has been really something since the first, although he got into a little trouble in the second and the fifth, but got out of it. Here's McAndrew in his second endurance inning. I forgot to put down who was used in real world as a guideline in this ball game. Gibson went all the way, he got the loss. McGraw came in and got the win. And I don't know if he's eligible. If he pitched on the 21st, he's not eligible. We'll have to check on that. Okay, here's McAndrew, Flood leading it off. Oh, that's good coffee. Flood 1 for 3. Here's McAndrew now. That's 5-4 right-handed. Fly ball center X for AG. AG, a 1-6. Fans are really going crazy over it. To see if he can get this. Oh, you gotta let. Sometimes it's not synced. Here's AG 1-6. That's gonna be 14-1. Gets 2 at F3. And AG 5-6-7 on an E6. And he makes the catch. That is a hard to see. Looks like a 3. And of course we don't play around. We have a hard copy, which is less worn. It's an E6 7. That is a 3. Fortunately, this was taken. The picture of this was taken before that wear out. Back to the game. Here's Veda Pinson now. Again, there's a 2 p.m. game. I believe that Demos is probably off doing something, some stuff he has to do, he said. He came here earlier. And he has a 2 p.m. game of the week. I am most likely going to present premier, one or two premier replays today. Not to conflict with Demos. Demo's pretty quick worker. Aqualung is usually off on Saturdays because of family, and he is off today. And you know, that's a good thing to do, you know. Family first. It's 1 out, so I can go right after. We'll see. Maybe a 4 p.m. and then an evening game, maybe. Maybe just a 4 p.m. game. Those premier replays are replays of games already broadcast live, presented largely for those who may have missed it and have not found it or are not looking for it. Here's the pitch to Pinson now. From McAndrew, 6'9", left-handed. That's going to be a drive hit out deep into right center. And it's dropping, and it's rolling. Pinson rounding second, and he comes into third with a triple. A triple by Veda Pinson. Whoa, 6'9", left-handed. And there's action in the bullpen for the Mets. We're going to take a look. On the 21st, if McGraw pitched, he's not available, but I'm not so sure I even want to use him. McGraw did pitch on the 21st. He's not available. And yes, it's Ron Taylor warming in the bullpen. Ron Taylor, a right-hander. Here's Torrey now. We're going to bring the infield in. I'm not an infield in type of guy. Maybe to a fault, but and I can get burned on it. You watch. Just you watch and see. That can denote infield in. Here's the pitch to Torrey now. That's 5'7", right-handed, and he struck him out. Oh, Joel Horlin. That's number 8 for McAndrew. Yeah, you're right. Joel has suggested infield in on a number of occasions. Now the infield goes back with 2 outs. McAndrew trying to get out of this, and McCarver is the batter. McAndrew had retired 11 in order and before Pinson tripled. Now Now it's 2 outs. They can't fall further behind Gibson, indeed. Here is McCarver now. 2 outs, Pinson on third. Clutch situation. And the pitch. 6-7 left-handed, grounds to second. This will be for Boswell. Oh, let's hope he doesn't mess it. Oh, 6-7 left-handed. Boswell, 6-7 left-handed. He is a 334. It's not a sure thing here. This could be a problem. 334, 10-3 gets to it, G2. Let's see if he can handle this and throw McCarver out. He is a E34. Uh-oh, 2-3-4. And he throws him out. Beautiful play by Boswell. To get McCarver, and Pinson is stranded. In McAndrew's second endurance inning, he still has full endurance, and we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. And here's Gibson now. Cardinals 4, Mets 3. It will be Boswell, Kranepool, and Swoboda. Just have a little coffee to top this off. This is the end of the coffee for the day. This is it. Okay, here's Kenny Boswell leading it off, left-handed hitter. Boswell 1 for 2 with a walk. Gibson. And the pitch, 6-8, left-handed, walked him. Gibson's first endurance inning is not until the 9th. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Boswell 1-16. Here we go again. 1-18. 1-16 with a lead will be held. And he's going to go for the lead. 4-5. They got to try something here. He went for the lead last time, didn't get it. 4-5. He does not get the lead. So Boswell being held, and here's Eddie Kranepool. Eddie has power. Strike call to Kranepool. Oh, that is good coffee. Oh, God. Here's Gibson now. C bunter. Pitch to Kranepool. Swinging away. 5-8. Left-handed. Grounds to second. X for Julian. He's already made an error. 5-8 left-handed. Julian 226. Made 3 errors in 1 inning some games back. 226, 2-2 base hits. It's an S1. 4-8-9. Shannon E24. And it's going to be a base hit, sending Boswell to second. And on an S1. just to be, you know, if you want to be sure, S1E1, I know it now by heart, single, runners advance one base. So the Mets now have the tying run in scoring position, Boswell. But 1-14 is adequate. Here's Swoboda now. Again, Gibson's first endurance is next inning. Eddie with the base hit. First and second, nobody out. Swoboda. And the pitch. 4-7 right-handed, struck him out. That's the fifth for Gibson. And here's Jerry Grody. Harrelson on deck. Gibson now from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Grody. That's 4-9, right-handed, grounds to short X. Now this is Maxville. This could end the inning on a double play. A 4-9 right-handed. Maxville 227. Whoa, it's a 2-2 base hit. Whoa, again. An S1 single. He's an E27. Whoa. Maxville E27. 368. And it is going to be a single. Again, an S1. And the bases are full with one out. Bases full, one out. And Buddy Harrelson, switch hitter, I assume, Joel Horland. 248, not too bad, batting left-handed. Might as well let him hit. And I do not see McAndrew on the on-deck circle. Might as well let Harrelson hit unless you have a suggestion. Because we're just looking for a hit here. Cleon is... Let me just see when Cleon... There's only one out. When Cleon comes back, and Cleon comes back next game, and I tend to allow him for a pinch hitter. So the question is, Cleon is available to pinch hit. He's still having trouble with his groin injury, but he's available. The question is, do we let him hit for Harrelson and bring in Al Weiss at short, or do we let him hit for McAndrew? Any suggestions? Cleon is available. If there's no recommendations, we're going to let Harrelson hit here with one out and hope it's not a double play. Here's Gibson. He does okay against righties indeed. Switch hitter batting left. Here's Gibson now. Full windup and the pitch. That's a 6-8. Switch hitter batting left. Walks in a run. Gibson has walked in a run. And this is a tie ball game. Oh my. He's walked 5 today. And again, I'm taking liberty. I do this with any team when a player is not playing for one reason or another, he's hurt or something, and we're going to bring Cleon in. I hope you all approve. We're going to bring Cleon in to hit against Gibson. This is a tie ball game now. Lord. Let's see what happens. Gibson walking in a run. It was bases loaded, still bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Gibson now. And the pitch to Cleon. That's going to be 2-5. Oh, and he flies it to left, but that might bring home Kranepool. Lord. Whoa. That could bring in the go-ahead run on a fly ball. Kranepool is a 1-10. Left field 1-11 with Brock. Add 2, 1-13. And I believe it was Joel Horland who reminded me of this important rule. Base runner, plus minus the arm, +2. And Kranepool is going to try to tag 1-10. Brock doesn't have a good arm. He's 1-11 and a 1-13. And we're going to bring him home because with 2 outs, that's about as good a chance as any. Here's the throw from Brock, 1-13. He's safe. Kranepool. Eddie is safe. Eddie comes home with the go-ahead run. Cleon, the pinch hitter. And it is now a 5-4 ball game. Whoa. What a ball game. They're keeping Gibson in there with 2 outs to face AG. I'm not going to pull him. We could do that we can hit for him in the 9th if needed. We're going to stay with Gibson, who has endurance. It's a tough inning. 2 runs off Gibson here in the 8th to make it a 5-4 ball game. Here's the pitch to AG now. 1-7 right-handed, and that is a clutch situation base hit. That's going to be it for Gibson. A clutch situation base hit for AG. Scoring Grody. Harrelson goes to third. And it is a 6-3 ball game. And here comes Red Schoendienst. Whoa. What a clutch hit there was. Clutch reversal. 1-7. Exactly. If it was a single, it would have been a pop out. And the fans are going crazy. 3 runs off Gibson, and that's it for Gibson. Even Gibson. He's not invincible. 3 runs, it's a 6-4 ball game. Garrett will be the batter, and let's see who's coming in. Lord. Warner would be a logical choice if he did not pitch on the 21st because he is a left-hander. And probably the best they have. But we're going to go check to see if he pitched on the 21st. Red chain deeds coming out. Talking, and that's it. He takes the ball. Looking for St. Louis. Maybe they didn't play. If they didn't play, he's available. Lord. Here it is. No, he did not pitch. So here comes Joe Hoerner. It's going to be a slight break in the action. Oh, you're saying Gibby is pissed. You know, Gibby, you know, you that's not you, but I tend to think, you know, some of these people are invincible, but they're not. Gibson gets knocked out. He's the loser of record. And McAndrew is the winner. Three big runs, 6-4. And I believe Taylor is eligible for the save. Hoerner coming in. -6 hold. -4. Gibson pitched 7 2/3. He was not on. He allowed 3 runs in the first inning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nine hits. Walked 4. 5. Struck out 5 and has allowed 6 runs, one of them unearned, 5 earned, and responsible for Agee and Harrelson, first and third, 2 outs. Here's Hoerner, and we're going to let Wayne Garrett hit. He's a 2 at third base. No need to pinch hit for him. That's my view. Why bother? Here's Hoerner now. 2 outs, first and third. That's 1-7, left-handed, walked him. And that's bases loaded for the second time this ball game, I think, or maybe the third time. Bases are full. And here's Shamsky. We're going to certainly let him hit. He's not so bad against left-handers, as even though he's platooned in that way. Coffee is over. Last sip taken. We're on our own now. Okay, Shamsky, bases full. 2 outs, 3 in. Mets with the come from behind, leading 6-4. Here's the pitch to Shamsky now. 6-11, left-handed. That's a fly to left. This should end the inning. Under it is Brock. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 3 runs. on 3 hits and 3 walks, a sacrifice fly by Cleon, who again did not play, has not played for a while because he just had an awful groin injury. But he was well enough to come in and he hit the ball into the outfield. Those 3 runs are all charged to Gibson. He allowed 5 earned. And Ron Taylor, remember Cleon hit for McAndrew. Ron Taylor is coming in for the save. And I don't know what the rule was, but I think it's 3 runs. I don't keep that stat anyway. Ron Taylor will be the pitcher. McAndrew pitched 8 innings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Retired 10 in a row, 11 in a row at one point. Hey, Kenyon. He walked 1, struck out 8, and allowed 4 runs. He's the winner of record. Taylor has an option for the save. Gibson the loser. And it will be Shannon Julian, probably a hitter for Maxville. And if they're still going, a hitter for Horner. Dr. Taylor for the save, and what a game it's been. And this is a heartbreak for St. Louis because this would make the magic number 4 for Pittsburgh. We know the Pirates are watching, and I hate to say this to you all. I started a new medication. It's taken at bedtime, and it seems to be helping a lot, maybe too much. I need to take a break. And just for 2 or 3 minutes. I hate to do that to you. And the Met fans are going crazy here. My name is Jeffrey Gudeman. I'm broadcasting this game from Studio B. In Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And don't count these Cardinals out, though. I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. Lord. This is the Strat-O-Matic network. It's 6-4 Mets with the Cardinals coming up top of the 9th. I'll be right back. And we're just here getting ready, and just a little update. Uh, and some people say, "What the hell are you?" Well, I don't know. I feel better talking about it. I have a history, sadly, of chronic depression and anxiety, but started a new medication last night, and I can't help but think, I don't think it's the placebo effect. It's meant to augment the medications I take. I still have the worries lurking in my head, some of them, but not manifesting in my stomach. So that's different. That's like my old-time anxiety. And who knows, maybe this is going to help, but I still have worries. And no need to take a Klonopin right now. I don't think there's any need for that at all. So we are here now, and top of the ninth, it turns out the big single by AG knocked home the winning run, and then he walked Garrett with the bases loaded. But AG had the winning run here, run batted in to score Big Eddie Cranepool. We're in the top of the ninth. And this game will be added to my list, my playlist of great games. A miscellaneous playlist that is called Strat-O-Matic, Premieres, Highlights, Great Games, Other. And here we go. Top of the ninth. Ron Taylor is ready. It will be Shannon, Julian, and I doubt it will be Maxville. Again, the Mets won this one 3-2 in real world. Phil Gagliano pinch hit for Maxville in this game. Phil Gagliano. A 227 hitter. Whoa. Okay, here's Taylor facing Shannon now. The windup and the pitch. 1-7 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Shannon. A base hit off Taylor. McGraw not available. Now Jack DeLauro, a left-hander, is warming. Along with Cal Kuntz. Two of them warming. I could see him warming in the bullpen. They already... Where's Ryan? Where the hell is Ryan? He's not in this deck. Shit, oh, there he is. So DeLauro and Kuntz, a lefty and a righty respectively. And here comes Julian. He's a beat bunter, but I say hit away. If anyone wants him to bunt and you're really putting the Shane Deans hat on, please let me know. Please let me know. Just think. They're down by 2. Kenyon says hit away. He's going to hit away. Here's Julian now. Julian hit the big home run in the second and then struck out twice by McAndrew. Here's Taylor from the stretch and the pitch to Julian. That is a 3-7 right-handed. That's a fly to center. And Agee is under it and he makes the catch. And there will be a hitter for Dal Maxville. A 3-7 right-handed. Let's see if who it's gonna be. Tell you who I'm gonna go with. I'm going to go with someone. Byron Brown is a 226 hitter, Kenyon. He is a right-hander. I say go with Vic Davalillo, who has pinch hit recently, a left-handed hitter. Davalillo has end power. Good question. Byron Brown has end power, but I think I'll go with Davalillo if it's okay with you at a 265 average. And it's realistic because he has pinch hit recently, based on my memory. So Vic Davalillo pinch hitting for Maxville. Jerry Devannon came in to play short after Gagliano pinch hit for Maxville in this game. I don't know which inning it was. And therefore, I think we'll just bring him in if needed. So here's Taylor now. Yes, he is a terrible fielder. I don't believe we have anyone better. Okay, but that's the cost you have. I have Steve Huntz, who is a 448, and Devannon is a 442. So I guess we're taking the lesser of two evils there. Here's Davalillo now. Shannon on first. One to third. Up, Taylor. A -3, -5 max. So Shannon not being held. Here's Davalillo now. Davalillo is the tying run at the plate. Taylor from the stretch. He gets the sign from Grody. Here's the pitch to Davalillo now. That is a 3-5, and that is a base hit with 2 asteroids. Shannon goes to third. It was a 3-5 single off Taylor. And now a pinch hitter for Horner. My Lord. Horner ended up pitching 1/3. He walked in a run, didn't get charged for it. And there's action in the St. Louis bullpen. We're not saying who it is yet. I'd have to go figure that out. But now we're going to see who would hit for the Cardinals. And I like to be very transparent in terms of decent hitters. Dave Ricketts is the best hitter they have average-wise, but he only had 44 at-bats, and I have not seen him play recently, but we're gonna take liberty because we used Cleon. I remember as a kid, we didn't care at all. I didn't care at all. Mudcat is available to come in. We're going to go with Dave Ricketts. I am going to go take a quick look at the call-ups. Handling this very carefully here. I don't have any hitters, I have pitchers. Whoops. Yeah, I don't have any hitters. Rhodes Scholar has helped me very much. Here's Mel Nelson, also a pitcher. No call-ups, and I guess we're gonna go, if it's okay with everybody, we're going to go with Dave Ricketts, a switch hitter. It's taking liberty. I've seen him pinch hit. Not recently. I hope you all think this doesn't ruin the game. Let's remember, it's fantasy baseball. Okay, here's Ricketts now. Switch hitter batting left against Taylor. First and third, one out, infield back. Infield back. I mean, they lead by 2, infield back. That's my call. Here's the pitch to Ricketts. 3-5, he walked him. He walked him to load the bases. What a game. And Lou Brock is the batter. And I say the Mets should bring in Jack DeLauro, left-hander, against Brock. I say definitely bring in DeLauro, a left-hander. He did pitch 64 innings. Doesn't get a lot of attention. This is not the first time recently that Taylor did not have his stuff. But the big reason is Brock, the left-hander. Lord, what a game. Bases full. Only one out. So that's it for Taylor. That was, I'm sorry, that was Hodges who came out. Taylor pitched 1/3 of an inning. He has a chance to be the loser of record. Bases are loaded, 1 out. But no runs in yet. Here's DeLauro. Wow, 21 times. You know, I bet you I've used him that often. Thanks, Joel. Great stat. Thank you. DeLauro. It's going to be a +2. Taking his warm-ups. Okay, here comes Brock now. Infield back. Infield back. What the hell happened to the Oh shit, hold on. Somehow I lost my pitcher's hitting card there. Thank you, Joel, very much. I don't feel so bad for using him so much. Infield back right now. It's 1 out, bases full. If anyone wants to give input, infield will stay back. Here's DeLauro. The runner on third means nothing. That's a good explanation. That's a good way to articulate it. Here's Brock, 2 for 4. DeLauro, full windup and the pitch. 4-9 left-handed. Oh, it's a shot into the gap. Into right center, dropping a double. At least 2 runs are going to come in here. And that's going to tie the ball game. Ricketts. And Ricketts should have been pinch run for, but they didn't. That's built into the game. Holy cow. Ricketts 1-10. It was a 4-9 left-handed. That's to center. Agee a -3. Ricketts 1-7. No holds. 1-8. And I say bring him home. That was an error of omission to not pinch run for Ricketts. I'll own it. But again, Ricketts with the go-ahead run, we will send him with only 1 out. Anybody with Flood and Pinson, still only 1 out. Anybody at all. 1-10. Agee -3, 1-7. Add 1, 1-8. Anybody at all. Ricketts is slow, so hold him. Okay, Kenyon, we'll follow your advice here. At least they've tied the ball game. Second and third. Now, no need to hold him. Okay, Bill Ivamy says hold him. Everybody says hold him. Oh my, here's Flood now. Yeah, with 2 out. Only 1 out. DeLauro. Second and third. Infield in. Whew. Now I'm getting anxious. Yes, the infield is in. Here's the pitch to Flood. 1-6. Left-handed fly ball center. Oh. Again. Oh, look. Getting burnt on that. Ricketts. Oh, Lord. 1-10. It was a 1-6 fly to center, 1-10, 1-7, 1-9. This time I say bring him home with the go-ahead run and 2 outs. This time I say, you know, there is a reason to pinch run. Okay. Again, 1-10, 1-7. +2, 1-9. Boy, what a mess up. By me, thinking I didn't need to pinch run for someone on third. 1-9. Here comes Ricketts going for the go-ahead run. The throw from Agee, 1-9. And he is out! He is out at the plate. And the side is retired. Oh my, what a ball game. We can call that 8-2 if you want. And the side is retired. Wow. What a throw by Agee, and you know, you got to own your errors there. 2 runs for the Cardinals to tie up this frickin' ball game. Lord. And there's going to be a new pitcher. Lord. It's quite a good lesson. Oh, shit. This is going to be a tough, it was an amazing throw by Agee. And this is going to be a tough decision, folks, because we have a lot of call-ups, options, and I like to be transparent. Is Mudcat Grant, right-hander, and he has a 4.42 ERA. Justy, if he hasn't started recently, we'd have to check that, 3.61. And Chuck Taylor, which would probably be the best choice, but I think he started recently. That was exciting. It's a lesson learned. I need to see here. This will take some time. To see who's coming in. Chuck Taylor. Washburn is not available. Washburn. This is a real tough one. This is one of the toughest because 3.06. Washburn pitched last game, and if he didn't pitch on the 21st, he would be a choice. And you can always go with your call-ups. I think he did. He pitched 2 days. I think he did. I'm going to check. But Washburn certainly looks like the choice. This is one of those games. And boy, have I learned a lesson about runners on third and pinch running for runners on third. My Lord. And it's all built into the game. An error like that. Justy pitched on the 21st. Washburn pitched on the 21st and the 22nd. So he's not available. Washburn is out. Now we just want to see Chuck Taylor might be a good choice if he did not start. This takes some doing. This, bear with me. Chuck Taylor, if he has no starts coming, because Chuck Taylor started on the 21st. So we will rule him out. And it looks like Justy might be the choice. He is eligible. Doing the best I can. Justy would be the choice with a 3.61 ERA, right-hander. The only alternative would be for me to look at the call-ups. You say the situation should not rattle him. Whoa. Bear with me now. And, you know, it's hard to tell. Royce pitched last game, and, you know, Royce has an incredible card, but I hate to take advantage. He has just a super card, but he only pitched 7 innings. He had a 0 ERA. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. Do we bring in Royce? Let me give you all a look at Royce's card here. He is a left-hander. He only pitched 7 innings. I think this might be a time. I think I've used him twice. I think this might be a time to use Royce. With Boswell, a left-hander coming up, Cranepool, a left-hander coming up. Oh yes, thank God. Joel Horlin with the eye, thank you. And I used him once before as a reliever. Great, great observation. Thank you, Joel. That resolves that problem. Boy, you folks are a huge help. Huge. We're going to see Santiago Guzman doesn't look very good. I'm going to go with tradition and go with Justy. If Jim Helgendorf looks so-so, a left-hander, Tom Helgendorf. And Mel Nelson. That's a good hitter, card for a hitter. And Jim Ellis, oh my God, Reggie Cleveland. That's not a good card. Reggie Cleveland, not a great card. I think we'll just go with Justy. Let's go with tradition. Jerry Rolls Royce. I think we'll go with Justy. I think we will not play around and just go with Justy here, if that's okay with all of you. Probably not. It's a tie ball game. Justy taking his warm-ups, and Lord, tell me if we go into extra innings. Whoa. I think it's been a pretty fair game in terms of doing the realism. It's going to be Boswell to lead it off. Boswell, Cranepool, and Swoboda. Here's Kenny Boswell, back to action. Okay, Justy is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Boswell. I hit that die. Lord, I'm gonna go with it. 5. That's gonna be a 5-5. Walked him. Struck him out. The red die does not matter. He struck out Boswell. If you want to look at it again, it might have been a different number than that 6. That can happen. Whoops. Here it is again. You gotta watch that. See, that looked like it was gonna be a 14. And you see, that was inadvertent. It moved to a 6. We are going to play it as the roll since it didn't affect the play. I've never had that. Red die hit the ump. Yeah. I think we let this stand. It was a 14. That's what we'll call it. But it didn't apply. It's an unfortunate situation. There is no house rule for that. I think I've got so many things on my mind, in the back of my mind, with this new medication. The worries are in the back of my mind that I'm not going to institute a rule here on that. I do not believe that has ever happened to me, because my general rule is on dice that do not fall flat. It's a complete re-roll. There's an argument here. Hodges is arguing that it should be a re-roll. But he says no. Okay. It didn't appear to hit the black or white. That would be important too. That would be important too. That would be very important. Let's look at that again, since Kenyon brought it up. This is, let's see now. That would be a good. See, you don't even know if it's going to be a 14. I'm going to let it stand as is. I'm going to let it frickin' stand as is. It's a very, very tough call. And I could roll a 1, 2, and 3 to decide. And we'll just let this fly. I'm not gonna make a new house rule. And thank you, Bill. And if it comes up again, you know, we'll see. So here's Eddie Kranepool, 1 out. Left-handed hitter. Justy. Thanks, Bill. 6-4 left-handed, grounds it to short. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's Devannon. And Davalio's pinch hit single was so important. It was the tying run. Devannon is a 442. What a game. 6-4 left-handed. 442 on Devannon. Yeah, well, Joel says the hand is part of the playing field. That's another good rationale. Yeah, nothing's intentional. Yeah, that was part of the. That's a good explanation. 442, Devannon trying to get to this. 442, 11-4. It's a G3 gets to it. Whoa, what a game. E44. Let's see if he boots it. E42, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's part as long as it's not intent. Whoa! I moved the die. There Now that one's gonna be easy to retrieve. Oh shit! I moved the frickin' die by accident, and we are gonna have to look at that. Oh shit! Oh shit! Here we go now on a replay on what the original 3 die were. That one is different. Once it's rolled, that is a fluke. That is a frickin' fluke. Stand by on the replay. This has really gotten, he got to it on a G3. This is, this could be the new medication. Okay? We know it was an 11. There it is, 4-7-10. You see, it's been changed in real world by a hand movement, and it is we can easily. That is a 4-7-10, and it's E42 back to the and what a coincidence, unless it's the medication. E42. 10, and he throws him out. Devannon throws him out. That's he's an E42. That's a no-brainer. That once it's rolled, then you move it, because this was rolled and reading. We were in the roll reading stage. And that's happened to me before. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Swoboda. Swoboda has power. End power. Here's Justine now. And the pitch to Swoboda. That's a 110. Drive hit out into the gap for a double. Swoboda with a 2-out double. 110, right-handed. 1-4-3 on the devil die. And here's Grody in a clutch situation here. He's got a clutch reversal. A base hit can win this ball game. Otherwise, we're going into extra innings. Oh. Lord. Kenyon Grain asking, should Gaspar run for Swoboda? Let's see, Swoboda, it's a good 1-12. How about Amos Otis? 1-17. And he's been used. How about Amos? Amos Otis is running. Thank you, Kenyon. Amos Otis. He didn't hit this year. but he was on this team, Amos Otis running 1-17. And I think we will put, it's kind of a tough call, but we've got to put Swoboda in, who is in right. We can move Shamsky to left. We have Gaspar to come in. Oh, he can play right. Gaspar will come in to play right. And Shamsky would be due up in the 10th. That's a question. Do you want to keep him out there? So Otis on second with 2 outs and Grody at the plate. Here's Justy now. Good call by Kenyon Gray. Here's the pitch from Justy. 5'8", right-handed, walked him. Oh, it's excruciating. It's excruciating. And Buddy Harrelson due up, switch hitter. I think he is about the only guy you would let hit here. I mean, you know, we could bring in Clendenin with 2 outs and then bring Al Weiss in. We could also have Duffy Dyer hit, a 257 hitter. Harrelson is a 248 hitter. So you're really looking at, you know, he strikes out a lot. And you have Al Weiss available to come in at short, a 2. I am putting out a call for letting Buddy Harrelson hit. I'm putting out a call to let Bud Harrelson hit here. First and second, 2 outs. If anyone objects, let me know. Anybody at all. We're going to let him hit. He is a switch hitter. Hitting left-handed. Buddy is okay with Bill Ivamy. Here's Buddy Harrelson. 2 outs, first and second. Winning run in scoring position, Amos on second. The pitch from Justy. That's 4-7, switch hitter batting left, single 1-14. It's a base hit. There was 1 asteroid. Oh my. Oh my, 1 asteroid. Oh, Lord help me. And there should be a hitter here for DeLauro. Oh my. This game is stretching me. Now the question, do you keep Justy in? Lord. For realism's sake, I say keep him in. This is not easy. And I say bring Clendenin, you know, it's Clendenin or Dyer. Clendenin or Dyer. If you're looking for pure average, it's Dyer. If you're looking for power, it's Clendenin. Both right-handers. Anybody at all. Anybody at all. Oh, you're right, Kenyon. Oh, right you are. Okay, we'll go with Clendenin. I don't like to game it, but Bill Iverby says Clendenin. It will be Clendenin. Okay, here's Clendenin, and that means there'll be a new pitcher, and we're gonna have to see. There's people warming. I'm not sure who. I have to remind myself. I think McGraw is not available. Here's Clendenin, pinch hitter, with 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, in a 6-6 ball game. Here's Justy now. Oh, infield in with 2 outs. I don't think, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Joel. Okay, here's Justy. They're keeping him in. I know it's a little strange. He's retired the first 2 batters. Here's the pitch to Clendenin. That's a 6-2 right-handed. Single 1-2. It's a 1 base hit. The game is over. Otis scores. Final score 7-6 Mets. Oh, let's look at that again. Oh my. 6-2 right-handed. Single 1-2. It was hit. And it went past Maxville, Devannon, and the ball game is over. Clendenin with the walk-off RBI. The final, New York Mets 7, St. Louis Cardinals 6 in a thriller. Lord, help us. Thanks for the game, Ken. Justy is the loser. It just hit the wrong spots there. Oh shit, I put DeLauro in the wrong spots. I'm gonna do a quick, see, I should have put Justy in this spot here. That's of no consequence. Just doing a quick wrap up, 8 1/3. Wait a minute. Yeah. DeLauro pitched 2/3. Actually, it's 1/3 because the out of Ricketts trying to stretch was the base runner put on by Taylor. That's the way I do it. The winner is DeLauro. Justy pitches 2/3 of an inning, allowing 3 hits, walking 1, striking out 1, and allowing 1 very, very. It was a beauty of a game. The final line in this ball game. Mets 7 runs, 12 hits. Justy allowed 3 singles. I'm surprised Shane Deans kept him in. 1 error. Mets seven runs, 8 hits, getting out hit and winning. And now the magic number drops to 4 for the Pirates. A thriller. I want to thank everybody for being here. It's 1:06 p.m. Eastern. This game went about over 4 hours. And back to reality. That's the only thing one of the things I don't like about Strat-O-Matic is then you have to go back to reality here, which is kind of troublesome for me, but I'm going to play around with Premiere for later. This ends in time for the game of the week by baseball demos, which I like to watch. He calls a good game. He has a very aesthetically pleasing broadcast. Less than an hour, absolutely, and all you got to do is a search here. And in fact, Baseball Demos comes right up on my search. Good thing I don't have any porn or searches here or anything, because there is none on YouTube. You see those those come up. But Baseball Demos does come up automatically when I do a search, and here is Baseball Demos, and the handle is Baseball Demos. It's not yet posted, but I think we're confident I'm gonna watch that ball game. My name is Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I want to thank everybody who was here. A lot of people. I want to give thanks, just shout outs to Kenyon Gray, Bill Ivamy, Joel Horland, providing great help in this ball game. Kathy Harden. It would never be the same without you. Haven't heard from you in text in a little bit. Ryan Bright, who just got Strat-O-Matic recently and got into it, and everybody else who's been watching. I say stay strong, I say stay well, and I say I will catch you all next time. Thank you, it really means a lot to me to get this kind of social interaction and enjoyment with all of you. It's the highlight of my day. It's the highlight of my life. Take care, everybody. This has been a production of the Strat-O-Matic Network. Take care, everybody.